which is a consenting of-age adult who really loves being a part of some super kinky shit. I know. Versus someone who's coerced into joining a sex cult and who is like held against their will. There's a line there, right? Like, they seem kind of similar from the outside, but there is a line, right? I don't know what the fuck happened in this situation. I literally don't know anything other than the fact that she got arrested.
I know what happens. So she would get these girls, and then they would get them naked, and she would take pictures and hold it as a ransom or like blackmail if they didn't fuck the leader.
Oh. Okay, well,
that got dark. That just hit me. I remember that. That's why she's fucked up.
Okay, that ain't good.
No.
But it would be interesting.
Yo.
About money in the Oregon. Like, if someone did that today, like some R. Kelly.
Where are we going?
I'm not saying
what up?
What he's doing.
Where are we going?
What I am
You told me, man. You picked.
I don't think this is the case, but just as a what if. It is possible that you get together with a bunch of that slave matrix type deal.
You got it.
Some people are really into being dominatrixes. Some people are really into being submissive, and that they get together. Like, as long as it's men and women, we have a problem, right? Like, as long as it's some guys like a CEO and hire some mistress to kick him in the balls, stomp on him, and do it. We're totally cool with that.
How do people survive that?
That's a good question.
Some people like getting kicked in the balls and kneed in the balls. I don't know. Repeatedly and as hard as you can. I know. They used to come into the strip club that I used to work at, and girls used to get paid to knee these, in the lap dance group. They would just knee the shit out of their balls. Like, how do you like that? I don't get it. Maybe that pain that feels like death to most people, it feels different to other people. That's like a rush. Can you imagine if that, when you get hit in the balls and like intense pain, it's like a sick. It's not like nothing else in the stomach. Yeah, the unique pain, but there might be people that take that unique pain and turn it into like just this high. For you. Yeah, you're right.
Real wild.
Psycho. You can watch that shit on YouTube. Frank had a good point in the video where we found out his losses when he came to the States. Saying how he never trains in a cage.
It's true.
Yeah. Was the cage a factor in any of his losses?
Could have been. Two of them.
Really?
Two of them.
Which? Yeah. How? What happened?
The fight with Henderson, he couldn't get out of the way.
Henderson fight. The Henderson fight, he couldn't get out of the way, and the Purdue fight.
Maybe.
The Henderson fight,
he
had
more
inside
fluid.
control.
The ring is a more fluid thing. That's right. The Henderson fight, he had inside control. Henderson
and underhook.
I need to watch that.
He wasn't careful with the underhook. He had him side control. If you don't have that underhook and the guy on the bottom shoots the under, he can get the dogfight.
It's true.
From side control. You don't even need quarter guard or half guard. But if I'm Fedor, that's like a tennis player only playing on grass who's going to play on clay.
What the fuck is
2018. Yeah. Can you not find a goddamn cage in Russia?
There was times where he didn't want to fight anymore. So the question is he fighting now because of money? Is he fighting now because he doesn't know what else to do? Or is he fighting now because he's got a reignited feeling about competition and he likes it again?
Dude, go work security for You're paid, bro. They're boys. No shit.
Get away from me!
Good call.
He's your right-hand man?
Yeah.
He's gonna fuck with Fedor and
Fedor's there, yeah. I mean, that would be... I mean, he's got to be a hero.
Oh!
Dude, you ever seen the pictures of him? Did you think we were going on?
You come help me!
With those,
Alright.
No.
You never thought so? Not even for a
I'm down!
I see that.
I'm scared anytime bombs drop, though. Anytime bombs drop, you're opening up the possibility. It's just like, I mean, even if what happened with the people on the other side dropped bombs on the surface, it's still like, holy shit, what a fight. Anytime that happens, if you're not legitimately concerned that horrible things come out of it, yeah. But the idea of going to war with Russia, I'm like, well, probably not. But fuck, man.
There's a guy down at the bottom by the house.
I don't know what is going on when it comes to foreign policy. That would be a joke.
There's 2 people down at the bottom.
You don't know. I mean, who the fuck knows what's happening with Russia or with China? I've been talking about this.
Come help me.
Huawei,
I'm almost dead.
Time cell phone or electronics company in Japan, or in China rather. Okay. And the State Department has recently recommended you don't buy Huawei products. Might be bad actors.
Ah, fuck.
I need a gun too.
Can't deal with Huawei to be an AT&T and Verizon and all those other cell phones.
Do you have a gun I can use?
Yeah, come here.
And they literally issued a warning. I was like, I've never never heard of before. And then there was something about some sort of hacking that they think they did. They're gonna
What is
the
it?
court prosecute.
I said gun, not bandages.
Yeah, well, you
Okay.
need to help more get your health up too, bro.
Trying to squash China from entering into the electronics market. It's like the top 3 people in cell phones are Apple, Samsung, and Huawei is number 3 worldwide.
Oh my god.
Amount of money they have.
Who can you believe?
I don't know.
But you know,
It's hard.
if you're interested in following QAnon, a lot of people analyze his drops, but there's a YouTube channel called Just Informed. Just Informed, but he breaks it down every day.
Okay.
He talks about all that stuff.
So it's all interesting because you gotta know that if a company is that big, and here's the thing that the super dorks, like Jamie and I have been going back and forth about this, because the super dorks online, I say that with all due respect, the dudes who really understand cell phones, they're calling bullshit. Because they're like, if we're spying on you, these guys who develop apps and who understand phones, these like super hacker type dudes, they would be able to find the code.
100%.
They'd be like, this shit's spying on you. It's listening to you. Here's what the code. This is what it's doing. Microphone set to 1 instead of to 0.
Yeah, because I've heard as good as the Russian hackers are wherever in the world, the best are in America. Whatever they can do, we can find.
Best everything.
That's
Right?
what they say.
Right, son?
That's
No
why
matter what the fuck it is.
Anybody got a mic?
we're best at sucking America, dropping bomb America, eating steak America.
Frank Mayer. Let's get it going, Frank Mayer.
Just Informed Talk is the YouTube channel that breaks down QAnon if you're interested. It's really good. It's very interesting.
Any predictions for this fight?
That's a good question. Man. I think they're both at very similar places in their career, which is one of the reasons why this fight is interesting.
It's been up for a hot minute. Sometimes when you get in there, they want
Dusty Divot, you crazy?
Russian liquor, so it's gonna be super quick.
Why did Frank get released from UFC? What happened? Do we know? Did he test positive?
He tested positive his last one.
How long ago was that?
Wow. He's been out
Remember he
for
got
2 years.
fired for
As a commentator.
as a
He said
commentator.
he wanted to kill Brock Lesnar.
Yes.
Literally kill him. Fair enough. He was a really good commentator.
Great commentator.
He was really good.
He's commentating now for ACB,
What's ACB?
like that Russian league.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's been commentating ACB. Remember Frank's last fight, he got knocked out by Mark Hunt, and then they let him go.
Remember when he knocked out Todd Duckman? That was crazy.
Great
Frank
fight.
Mir still showed in that fight against a guy like Duffy.
Frank's fallen in love with boxing, man. I hate hearing that.
Well, I mean, he's a smart guy. You gotta think his jiu-jitsu still on point. He's so smart. Yeah, he's very smart. Very well read.
And then Josh Barnett.
That's a good call. Josh Barnett is very smart. That was a good fight.
Remember Josh Barnett had him against the fence. He had great head position for him.
Josh whooped his ass.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Yeah.
It's a great fight for Josh Barnett.
That was, yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, it's like a
Just a great fight
5-rounder, too,
overall.
right?
Just overall.
It was a 5-rounder, wasn't it? I believe it was
No, I
5
think it
rounds.
ended pretty quick.
No, Josh whooped his ass.
Oh, no. I'm thinking of another
Josh
fight.
beat his ass.
Josh beat his ass and knocked him out with a knee, right?
Yeah, Josh fucked him up.
He fucked him up. I'm thinking of another fight where Josh went 5 hard rounds. Was it?
Against DC when I broke it in?
No.
That's
He
3.
beat somebody in a very impressive fight. Oh. It was Roy. It was Big Country.
Oh, yeah, he took him
Yes.
down. Very kept him
Yeah.
down.
That was a long fight. He beat the shit out of Roy, and it was a long fight, right? Wasn't it like a 5-rounder?
I don't know if it's 5 rounds. It was 3 rounds of an ass whooping.
See if you find that.
Barnett
Jamie.
is a monster.
He's a bad motherfucker. That's why Travis Brown's elbow is fucking impressive. He puts Josh out.
That's weird when Josh Russian gets all.
If I remember correctly, I don't remember correctly, but I remember those fucking elbows. We to this day we call that position the Travis Brown.
Yeah. Is he done?
Josh, sorry, I don't know. Josh Barnett and Roy Nelson.
Yeah, it's a 5-round fight.
Yeah, 5-round.
Title fight?
No,
I'm sorry, not title fight.
Main event. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it was a main event. Yeah, that's right. It was overseas.
That's
Yeah, it was a beating, man. It was a beating. I was
It's
super
very
impressed with his cardio.
And you pass Roy's guard like, yeah.
Dude, Frank does not look fat.
Frank's jacked, man.
Why did I saw a photo, it must have been from in the past, where he was heavy. Like, maybe while, like, they were setting this fight up. Because, like, looking at him now, he looks very fit.
He looks great.
He looks very fit.
He was in the studio with me. I told him, I said, man, you look shredded. He's like, I'm ready to go.
Wow. I'm impressed. He does look very fit.
Looks great.
So he must have been heavy when he started camp.
Super heavy.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he was really heavy. He didn't fight for a little bit.
You fucking cunt.
This is only 3 rounds. They don't do 5-round main events, huh?
Nope, only title fights.
Here we go. What do you think about that? I kind of agree with that.
Yeah, I'm not mad at it.
I like 5 rounds. 3 rounds, it goes too quick.
I like 5
That's a good
rounds for the
point.
smaller weight classes.
It's a good point. My thing would be, man, the 5-round fights are beatings, man. I mean, you really.
Oh,
shit!
it's over.
Oh,
It's
Frank
over.
Mir clipped him quick.
It's over.
Oh,
It's
Fedor's
over.
in trouble.
Well, he's surviving now.
Oh, beautiful
shit.
takedown. Oh, he clipped Frank.
He didn't have the underhook right there. Again, that's why Frank stood up.
Boy, they're
Frank's
just,
good.
they're just
Oh,
throwing.
nice piece to the body.
They're just throwing.
Oh,
Holy
Oh, wow, it's going to be a quick one. I
shit.
thought it was going to be a decision.
It's like
Holy
Hagler Hearns.
shit. This is phenomenal.
If someone finishes
Oh.
it.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
shit.
oh.
Oh, he clipped him.
It's over.
That's it. Oh, Fedor. What a war.
Damn.
Woo.
Holy
Wow.
Hey, you ready for this? Fedor Chael Sonnen's next.
Oh my god.
Let that sink in.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That's
that's
actually
crazy.
fun.
That's fucking
When is
good.
that gonna happen? Wow, Frank Mears. You know, and he almost had him.
He almost had
Frank
him.
almost had him.
What a great throw.
That is a great,
Great
beautiful
fucking
throw.
hip toss, huh?
That was beautiful.
That bought him some time.
Dude, Fedor Chael Sonnen.
Wow. When was the last time Fedor won?
Maldonado, but he really lost in
He
Russia.
really lost. Yeah. He got hurt in that fight.
Yeah, that was a
lost
crazy
that. He
fight. I
lost
forgot about that one.
Yeah. So he lost that fight. He won it, but he lost it. So let's take
That was in
that
Russia,
one.
right?
Yes. Let's take that one out of the equation. Ishii? Damn, that's right. Satoshi Ishii was his last fight, his retirement fight, in his last run, and then he decided to come back after that.
There it is.
Look at this. Boy, he's all wild and loose, huh?
Boom. Wait.
The left.
Both hands down.
Damn.
What catch?
This must be. Oh, right
Oh.
there. The left hand, right on the chin. Oh, boom. Boom.
was
He's
it a
out.
crazy hard shot?
Just swinging. They're
Yeah,
swinging wild,
They're just
man.
going.
Oh shit! I feel like he caught him earlier than that too. Just
A
that
little
was
bit.
the big one, the one that really hurt him. Perfect stoppage. God damn! There it is.
Oh,
Boom.
it was the left.
Perfect left hand. That was nice. It's crazy. This is Fedor's first win in. Take out the Maldonado fight. How many years
Christ.
then? How many
It's
years?
been a rough go for my man.
When was Ishii?
Oh, that's right. That,
that was-
bullshit fight. My brain
Yeah.
doesn't. My brain goes no.
That was when? 15?
New Year's Eve 2015. He also beat Pedro Hizzo on January 21st.
Oh, fuck.
That was after Ishii. 2012. Oh,
Well, we had it, boys.
Rizzo fight was a crazy knockout, man. It was endurance. He threw a leg kick and then faked a leg kick and landed a punch. Started out against a guy, think about who's got better leg kicks than Pedro Hizzo.
Yep, M1.
It was a Russian fight. It was a ruthless knockout, man. Jamie, pull up Pedro Hizzo versus
Do you notice? Do you notice anything on Fedor's record there? So he went on that 5-fight winning streak. It's none of it's in the states. Before that, 3 losses in the states. Comes back to states, loses. Is this his first win in the states?
Yeah.
Maybe Brett Rogers was his first.
This was with this. Boom, boom. He threw a leg kick, and before that, was this the whole fight or just a highlight? They edited it?
Yeah,
See,
Jesus,
You
he's
can
still explosive.
he hit him with a leg kick first, and then he faked the leg kick and came in with that punch. Came with that right hand and left hook behind it.
Jesus
KO'd him.
Christ.
Yeah.
He's still explosive, man.
Oh yeah, man. Tonight he was explosive. Look, he's still fucking Fedor. I mean,
He's still Fedor.
He's a legend, for sure.
but you tap him in the jaw, and he'll go down like a regular guy.
He is a regular guy in that regard now. All the fights that he's had, all the wars, the fact that he's in his late 30s, right? How old is he?
41.
He's 41? Wow.
I'll tell you the fight I'd love to see that never happens is when they had Francis Ngannou and Fedor.
Why would you want to see that?
Because they both just slang them bangs.
How do you think that fight would go?
I think Francis knocked his head into Russia.
Yeah.
Or Brock Lesnar Fedor.
If I had like a Willy Wonka golden ticket, and I gave it to you, I would say Brock Lesnar versus who?
Francis Ngannou. Brock Francis. And the posters, just old school pride. It'd be so sick.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Just think about it. Brock can win if he lands a takedown, but good luck not getting clipped coming in. Such a dynamic fight.
It's nice seeing Fedor win, man, I gotta say. You know, I love Frank Mir. I'm a Frank Mir fan. And somebody had to win. It's kind of nice seeing him.
Fedor.
I like it. I like that a lot.
Is that the biggest fight in Bellator history?
It's a very good fight. It's a very good fight. And Chael's gonna talk some mad shit.
Fedor doesn't sell fights anymore. He's just off his name. That's what Frank was saying. He goes, dude, the media tour, I have to do everything. Fedor refuses to do interviews now. He doesn't do interviews,
Well, I get it.
They all ask him questions.
Yeah, figure it out, motherfucker.
But the new fans like, who?
Well, they know him now. I think even amongst the new fans, this is like, I mean, he's essentially like a Reggie Jackson type character. If you know baseball, you know who Reggie Jackson is. Even if you don't know a lot about him, you know who Reggie Jackson is.
But if you're new to the sport, you're like, this guy's the best of all time, seeing this stuff. But they don't realize his pride.
Well, you got to go back and watch the first Nogueira fight, or the Crow Cop fight, or, you know, even the Kevin Randall fight when he got clipped. The Kevin Randall one's a great one. Suplex, and then just a few moments later catches his arm.
Man.
Yeah, man. Very, very, very interesting.
She's been translating for Fedor for 20 years.
Forever. He just flies her in. Maybe that's his girl.
She goes out back, she puts a Make America Great Again hat on. They catch her in Fedor's locker room afterwards. She's wearing one of them MAGA hats. If I was a manager, I would make everybody in the camp wear it just for the press.
Me too.
I'd be like, put it on, man. He's the president of the United States. What's the fucking problem?
Yeah.
We're wearing his hat.
He's hilarious. What about Kanye?
He's crazy. Kanye wearing it. But I mean, come on, man. How good would that be if all of Fedor's camp, including Fedor, had the red hats on? That shit would be hilarious. If they were trolling. If they were trolling. Tell you what, man, your boy Mitrione, I mean, that's a giant win for him. Giant win for him.
Well, now Matt fights the winner of Vader King Mo.
It's a tough fight.
Tough fight.
It's a tough fight. Matt, you know, he's got an issue with all. He's not in his footwork, his knockout power, his movement. The fight
Well, it's wrestling.
Here we go. I want to hear what Chael has to say. Crank this shit up, Jamie. Great.
So old school.
Yeah, it's very pro wrestling.
Just not how do you not throw the Russian thing into this?
Damn, Chael's on is pretty fucking big.
Yeah, Fedor's a small dude. That's why he's doing good.
Yeah. Very
God, you want to expect more, Chael? I thought you'd be like, the one thing I hate more than being in this game to do is a Russian in this cage. America!
When is a fighter going to come out with a... I mean, has there ever been a time where you get more shit for liking the president? Never. Not even close. Not even close. I mean, at the very least, even if you didn't want him to win, now that he's the president, would you not want him to succeed? Would you want... Why? If he succeeds, it means we succeed. You want everything to be a catastrophic failure because your guy didn't win? Or do you want him to get better at the job and be really good at what he does and be the best president that he can be and pull a bunch of shit off?
What he did with North Korea. What's up with that?
Maybe he did. I mean, maybe he was a part of it.
With both North Korea and South Korea giving Donald Trump all the credit.
That's amazing. If that's true,
They
that's
said
amazing.
it on CNN.
That alone shows you that his unorthodox style, that you might be terrible if you marry to him, or terrible if you're doing business with him, or terrible if you're his lawyer, or terrible whatever. But that unorthodox style might have value to it, but no one wants that value because they don't want him to win. Because it's a fucking weird time. It's like you're rooting. It's almost like you're rooting against America because you feel so strongly about the president.
Would you rather have Mike Pence or would you rather have him out? You want the economy to be better. What the fuck are you doing?
Here's the other thing. You want Mike Pence to be president? Are you sure? You don't know what you're saying. You don't know what you're saying. Like, that is not a smart choice. That's not what you voted for. It's not what you want. What you should want is, even if you don't like Donald Trump, what you should want is that he does a great fucking job. He turns the economy around. He goes after child pedophiles. He goes after, like, whatever, fill in the blanks, whatever thing you would like him to do. Even if he talks crazy shit about, and he gets on Fox and Friends and says a bunch of nutty shit, wouldn't you still want that guy to do the best job running the country? This is where things get weird, because I think most people say no. I think if they say yes, they're lying. Right. What they want him to fail. They want him to be the worst ever. That's what they want. Yep. That's what they want.
That's a flaw.
That's a crazy way of thinking.
It's not the way to look at it.
Look, I didn't vote for Donald Trump, but I want him to do great because he's the fucking president. Like, either someone else comes along that's better and wins and takes over, or why would I want everything to go bad? Even if I didn't vote for him.
That's so retarded.
Everybody, if you had a doctor, this is a good example. Maybe it sucks. But if you had a doctor, the doctor was a dickhead. The doctor's fucking annoying, but he had to fix your knee. But you know he's the best at fixing knees. Like, this guy's a dickhead. I hope he fucks my knee up.
That's how retarded people are.
You could never say that.
It's only hurting you.
He's the only guy who can do this operation. Brendan, you gotta listen to me. I know the guy's an asshole. Let him operate on your knee. He's gonna do a great job. He's gonna talk shit. He's gonna try to fuck your mom. But he's gonna do it.
Whoa.
There's a video.
What the hell is this?
Trump accused him of being racist.
Dude, this house has a fucking secret. Oh, it's lit.
Shaquille O'Neal, like 5 or 6 celebrities, and now Kanye West, that they don't think he's racist. They go, Donald Trump's a badass. He tells it like it is.
The question
What the
is,
fuck?
like, was he, when he talked about Mexicans on the campaign trail, was he playing to people that are white supremacists? And what, does he understand that he has a base in those people, and does he defend that base? That was about Charlottesville too. Correct. Because he was saying that on both sides, there's problems on both sides. Both the protesters and the KKK. You gotta just, sometimes, and he was right, there was problems on both sides, but they were there because of a white supremacy rally. And the most important point is that alone is a ridiculous way to think. And that as Americans, we can't tolerate someone who only likes people that come from the same part of the world as them, or people that only have the same color skin as them, or the white race, or the pure race, because that's stupid. It doesn't even fit up with what we know about IQ standards. If we really wanted the master race, we would be all trying to be Asian. Correct. Okay? Because they dominate in IQ to the point where they're suing Harvard right now. There's an Asian American group that's suing Harvard because the standards for Asians to enter Harvard are more stringent than even white people. They're harder because they're better, because they get in more, because their brains work better than yours.
Jesus Christ.
But see, this is not a popular narrative. You know, like, people don't talk about this. But no one's saying that. You know, so if you're out there saying that the white race is, paying attention to the facts. Does Trump say that? Definitely not. No, but you got
white supremacists.
For sure not. But the white supremacists do, and they want to keep a clean ethnic
general
state.
population think that Trump thinks like that too.
That's not true. There's no evidence of that. There is no evidence of that. But there is evidence that he understands that he has a base, and that his base is white people. There's a big part of it is white people that are fed up about political correctness, white people that are fed up about being said they're racist just because they're white, or black people that want a handout. Like, there's a lot of racists that have welfare problems, with people that are on welfare, they're taking our money, they're taking our job. There's a lot of that going on, and he knows that those people, there's a percentage of those people that I'm sure support him. So you gotta be real careful.
And they're saying he plays to that side.
Yeah, but no one's saying there's any evidence that he's like that. But he did say racist shit about Mexicans. Right, when he was talking about how they rape and murder, and like someone's doing the raping, someone's doing the murdering, the crime.
Well, the crime is out of control.
But he's not being honest about that. Okay, so if you want, that's obvious that he's trying to win, right? Because if he's being honest about that, what he would say is the reason why there's so much crime is because drugs are illegal. if we made drugs legal, we could sell these drugs to these people in America. It would be run by businesses instead of being run by the mob. The demand is undeniable. It's undeniable there's a demand for cocaine,
America
heroin,
likes their drugs.
but there's also a demand for alcohol. There's also a demand for plenty of things that are bad for you in America. ZR1s. You go buy a 770 horsepower Corvette Z01 that goes 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds and just drink all the fucking Red Bulls you want, get on the highway, and stomp the gas, and you're in a spaceship. That's crazy too. That's all crazy. So is doing heroin. And you probably might die more driving a ZR1 like an asshole than you would be doing coke.
But you're also going to kill more people in that ZR1.
You might. Look, you might. Look, there's a lot of ways people can fuck up their life and other lives around them that are absolutely legal. We just make this decision that once something is illegal, like drugs, and I don't think you should do coke, I don't think you should do heroin, but I don't think you should
do it, though.
I don't think you should fucking drink till you're dead either, and people are doing that every day. We're hypocrites in that regard. And this idea that the only reason why these people are over there raping and murdering is because they're Mexican, that's what's racist.
He said that?
Well, that's what they're saying. It's over in Mexico. Someone over there is doing it. But well, why are they doing it? I'll tell you why, and you know why. You're doing it because drugs are illegal. That's how the cartel makes their money.
What do you think about the wall? What do you think about building a wall?
It's crazy.
You shouldn't build a wall? You shouldn't have secure borders?
What we should do is help Mexico. We should figure out some way, and one of the best ways to help them would be make drugs legal. That'd be one of the best ways to help them. Another one would recognize that what Mexico is just like how is Mexico in terms of like the amount of distance? How are they as close as they are to us? Not us, but New York is us. You can get to Mexico in 2 hours. You can drive to Mexico from LA in 2 hours. But that's our country, that ain't even us. But we decide that Maine is us. That shit is way over there. These people are attached to us. They're right there. They're connected. You could walk there. It's not outrageous to walk to Mexico. They're right there. They're people.
So what are we supposed to do?
Nations are ridiculous. Nations are ridiculous.
Make it a one world government?
No, not even a government, man. We should have rules that we all agree on. Our problems are when teams go against other teams. But if we're all on the same team, then we compete against each other economically the way we do in cities. That's why we don't have wars in cities. We don't have city wars, right? The reason we have wars with other countries is because we think of each other as being on another team. There's crime in cities, there's crime in countries. What we really need is to abandon this idea that we're all fucking tribes.
And I'm not saying I support one side or the other, but when you say that,
So the primitive way to approach it is to say, it's gonna go that team from coming over here.
That's not going to help. They're still going to
I want to look at the entire future of people. The entire future. It's eventually going to come to a point where there's going to be an easy way. You know, they have these Pixel, on the Google Pixel phone, they have these earbuds that allow you to translate someone's language in real time. So if you were talking to me in Spanish, I could hear it through these earbuds through the Google Pixel phone, the Pixel 2, and it would translate. So I could go to Mexico, I could talk to some cat who knows Spanish, he and I could talk, and I could understand what he's saying. It's going to come a point in time where that is way simpler and way easier. It's going to be all the same language. And then it's like, why is there a war with Mexico and not a war with North Dakota? Why am I not on the same team as someone in fucking Tijuana, which is right there? Why am I not just like those people? Why are we on different teams? Says who? Says why? What benefit is that? This is some bullshit shit that we only needed because they didn't know what the fuck we were doing. It was like Vikings. They would show up in boats and start raping and murdering. But they're not doing that to the people that are in their village, right? They're not doing that to each other. Well, they do it because they think people are the other. So this idea of the other and the idea of the tribe, it's an outdated idea. It's an outdated idea that maybe its time's not done now, but its time is done in 100 years or 1,000 years. The future is people just people. It's not Germans versus the French versus the Russians versus the Italians. That shit is retro. It's stupid. It's just like It's just like tribes of fucking ancient hominids just sneaking in when they didn't even speak languages and clubbing each other and raping each other, doing all the shit that people have done forever.
Plus, California, Arizona, and Texas were Mexico.
How about California's trying to separate into 3 spots?
I know. Is that real?
Yes. It's going to be on the ballot. It's going to be on the ballot in what, 2020? Is that what it is? They can collect
South
the votes.
side. What happens? There's going to be a
South,
North, Central, South.
Really? There's going to be LA. There's going to be one. There's going to be like California, and then there's going to be like Southern California, like San Diego way, up to like like Bakersfield or some shit.
It makes sense though. If you're gonna go off the old game plan, the old map, it makes sense.
You know why it makes sense?
So big.
Here's why it makes sense. If you drive from LA to San Francisco, you drive through Kentucky. I don't know how it happens, but you drive by God has great signs and don't have abortions. Here's a doctor. This is Jesus loves you. It's farmland. It's not what you think it is.
Tilted titties, here we come.
It's rural. It's rural. But it's rural. It's farmland. Like there's a big part of California.
Yeah, but it's the one struggle. The North is killing it, right?
No. It's political, man.
It's all political.
Right, but it's not that anybody's killing it. It's that the country don't feel represented. There's more people in San Francisco and in Los Angeles by far than the rest of the state. But the state is huge. Like, it takes, you drive from, everybody thinks that San Francisco is Northern California. The fuck it is. There's hours of driving until you hit Oregon. How many hours does it take to drive from San Francisco to Oregon? I want to say, is it 4? I'll take it somewhere, I'll say a little bit more. I'm going to say 4.5. 4.5 hours.
That's some bullshit.
I say 4. It's a grip of space. 5 hours. 5 hours. See, there's a lot of fucking space up there, and those people are all rural. It's like, that's where like the green emerald triangle is, and Humboldt, and they're growing all the fucking weed.
It's beautiful up there.
Beautiful up there. It's like a rainforest.
I could live up there.
Dude, I've been to many parts of Northern California. It doesn't even remotely resemble Southern California.
No, hell no.
So these people, they don't feel represented. LA's all goofy. It's just, they feel like this is just some liberal, delusional hotbed. And they also don't like a lot of the laws. The laws in regards to wildlife management.
Or the taxes. Like,
taxes.
if you live in Sacramento, why are you paying the same tax as someone that lives in Malibu?
Yes, the taxes are off the charts here. They were saying that 500,000 people this year are going to move out of California and New York because of taxes, just because of taxes.
If you live in Oxnard, should we be paying the same tax as someone who's on a beachfront property?
No fucking way.
Then let me put it to you this way, cuz. Yeah.
I don't know how to be. No crib on MTV. God only knows. Got my mini-me in the GP. See how it goes. Evil's all that I see. You ask me my name? G to the Rizzo. E to the Bizzo. I to the Lizzo. I'm a crazy. We all knew that. Austin caught me in the first act. It's all backwards. What's with that? So I'll make a prophecy from the dogs to the meeting. Give me an Escalade and two-way bling thing on eBay. Phenomenal. Yeah. Stick that in your face.
I was gonna do that. But Daddy was like, no, you just want to copy me. That's pretty bad. Hello?
Where we going?
Hello?
Where we going?
We're going to Birthday Bebop. Birthday Bebop.
Man, everybody and their grandma goes over there.
More. You pay more if you live in Mel. Because you pay more, you make more money. So your higher percentage of your property property's worth more.
Let's do it.
Where are we going? Tilted or Dusty?
Dusty.
Alright, fuck it.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I know guys who moved.
What's the best state for Texas?
Florida's pretty good.
Texas.
Florida's
Stay
good.
together.
Stick together what we want. We need guns first.
I know, I'm about to hit the actual, like,
There's a lot of places where you don't pay state tax. Washington, you don't pay state tax. Nevada, you don't pay state tax.
I know, Josh.
I think this what I'm reading right now says this is not just a plan to split the states, it's a split away from the United States.
So much for that plan. Some black
Oh, listen to the news. What? Oh my god, this is squad. This is squad. got to the squad. Go do this behind that crate.
Fuck, I need ammo. I ran out. Oh, man.
Hey, you got them still. Watch out.
Damn it.
He's coming.
Oh shit!
Damn, yo, I got 2 kills. Fuck.
Oh, no, get me. Don't worry about it. You're gonna die.
What you mean don't worry about him? How many kills you got?
There's something about Texas.
Alright, I got 2, yo. I'm doing more than you.
The amount of European countries who fit in Texas.
I'm about to pop a kill right now.
You know, the whole world can fit in Texas. Yeah. With their own house. Yeah. Everybody with their own house. That seems unbelievable. 8 billion. Yeah, you can put 8 billion people in Texas. You know, 8 billion houses in Texas.
But, well, you know, Texas is a different state now. It's not like any other state.
Apparently,
They
in
were
Alaska,
a
too.
republic.
You could do the same thing in Alaska.
Oh, yeah,
I mean, if
sure.
everyone lived in a 10 by 10.
Well, Alaska is...
You're gonna attack me.
So
Alaska
it
is
doesn't it seem if that's the
Bro, he attacked us.
No, it's not a myth. Because it's not a
Fuck this.
space. You can jam everybody in Texas.
Whose bright idea was to come here?
Fucking terrible.
Probably the dude that died.
You'd have to grow food in the rest of the world.
Oh my god. They're gonna let me...
Every second.
I'm right here.
Be on top of each other. No, overpopulation is not a myth. No, overpopulation is real.
everybody in Texas, it's a myth.
No. Here's the thing. First of all, it's not sustainable. This is the problem with overpopulation. Right now, we're okay. We just
Alright, I need to get out of here.
race can survive. The real problem is we're not keeping this number side. This number is gonna grow. This number was 2 billion, whatever the fuck it was, in 1950. It's 7 billion now.
When did we figure out people are having less kids though now? I have so many friends in the 40s who have no kids.
In
It's not like it
America,
was
in
China,
first world countries, that's one of the things about the rest of the world. They're outbreeding us radically. Well,
not Japan.
there's been studies
Every
done.
time I'm on a plane, I see emptiness and barren wasteland everywhere I go. I don't see like overpopulation. I see emptiness everywhere I go.
Eddie has a point here.
Everywhere.
that's
Where
true.
the people
When
at?
you fly over the country, but there's places where you can't grow shit, Eddie. Like you're flying over Nevada, and you're looking down.
You can grow shit
It's
anywhere.
a rough.
You can grow shit
You
anywhere.
gotta look. What they did with Vegas is they tricked everybody into thinking you could live in Nevada. No, they fucking
Fuck
they made
that.
They made Henderson. They made Vegas. They basically built these places in a place they shouldn't have built places. They found they had a crazy rule. They could do whatever the fuck they want there. This is what's weird about Nevada is Nevada has 2 weird things. One, nuclear testing. They did a fuckload of nuclear testing. You see the fucking, there's a map, or a video rather, that shows you the map of the earth and it shows you all the nuclear bombs they set off in Nevada. And you're just like, I'm alone by the end of the video, like, what?
Do you remember those old nuclear test videos where they show like a building and like this hurricane nuclear energy going through it? Like, everybody remembers those, right?
Yeah,
like, how did they film that?
They set cameras up.
How
They
did the
timed
camera
it.
not?
No, they had VCs. They set
What kind of cameras are those?
Listen, they're very far away when all this shit is going down. And here's the scariest thing is not those buildings
They look
blowing
like
apart.
bombs.
They
look
do
like
because they got
bombs.
hit so hard. The scariest thing is the one where you see the bombs in the distance, miles away, and these guys jump up out of their. They jump up at the shit goes over their head. They're in these ditches, and they jump up and run towards it because they didn't know shit about radiation back then. So they had these soldiers practice. Well, the idea was that you would drop the nuclear bomb on people, and then they would run towards the bomb. Because the people would be so fucked up and disoriented that you just take over the city. Jesus Christ. But meanwhile, these people are running right into radiation.
Growing like 3 eyeballs.
How come
videos.
people in Vegas aren't born with 3 heads?
It's not Vegas.
Some are.
But still, it's close enough.
Nevada's big. Nevada's big. And
Yeah, but
if-
those nuclear test sites are not that far from Vegas where they're blowing up these nuclear bombs all the time. People in Vegas should be growing fucking 3 dicks for the next 1,000 years.
Well, you know, there's a story about John Wayne. That John Wayne was filming a movie. I'm going to need you on this one, Jamie. That John Wayne was filming a movie in like the 1950s, whatever the fuck it was. He was doing those westerns. And that during that time, they were in an area where they were doing tests, nuclear tests. And everybody on that movie set got cancer. Everybody. Say that again? What is it? What does it say there? The movie So Toxic it killed John Wayne, The Tragedy of the Conqueror. Yeah, that was about, wasn't it about Genghis Khan?
How do they know that movie killed him? I mean, like, how would they know?
Well,
people are getting cancer all the time.
No, but I think a bunch of people got cancer.
People were getting cancer from the vaccine.
But like all of them got it.
Did you know that? That like 1 million people
From the vaccine?
From the polio
What's it say, Jamie? Does it say anything?
I'll find more of the article once you
Okay. I don't even know if this is a true story.
You know that. You know that. You've heard that.
Yes.
I don't know if this is a true story. I need to
like
get
Eddie's dropping
verification.
some knowledge tonight.
I'm not dropping no knowledge. I'm keeping it fun today.
I know, but it's a good point. There's a lot of land when you're flying. I fly nonstop.
Yeah.
I noticed.
I think the same thing. I'm like, God damn it.
Overpopulation.
No,
pollution.
the thing is, you'd have to turn all that shit into farmland to feed all those people.
That's easy.
I don't know about that. I don't know.
Just dirt.
Yeah.
It's just dirt.
There's definitely room. The question is for how long and how many people can you feed off that dirt? Like, if you're in Nevada, how many farms are in Nevada? Was it Conquer? What does it say? Scroll up. Conquer filmed on a nuclear test site.
Good move.
Yeah.
Howard Hughes, the director, and Bill Powell knew of the dangers and had assurances from the Atomic Energy Commission that it was safe, but apparently, even John Wayne supposedly brought it Geiger's. I don't know. This might have been too long ago to get accurate information.
John Wayne
Right.
played Genghis Khan. You know,
It's terrible.
super racist.
So terrible. You watch it, he's like, I'm Genghis Khan.
I'm
Can't I
Genghis
just
Khan.
get my horse over here and I'm about to take... There, get back. Just I know. Over the Chinese.
Dude, I hate old movies, man.
It's so bad.
Put that up. Let's do a fight companion.
It's so bad.
Let's do a fight companion for John Wayne's Genghis Khan.
Some people are into
When
it.
people say Gone in the Wind's the best movie of all time, fuck you. You ever
What
seen
does it say, Jamie?
Avatar?
Hold on. Hold on. What does it say, Jamie?
A lot of people got cancer on the set.
Oh, wow. How many people?
90 of the 220-person crew did. 46
Whoa.
of those people died. All the main actors apparently all died of cancer within 25 years of the movie coming out.
Whoa.
You might be able to say that about any movie.
No.
So many people die of cancer.
No.
Isn't cancer the no killer?
All the
Isn't everybody?
Yeah, but
No, but cancer's up there.
That's a high.
Dude, that's not like go back to Jurassic Park. Everyone's still alive. Those movies, you know.
There would be a lot of people like now, even today. These nuclear bombs were going off in the 50s.
I don't understand
like
how
50,
you,
60
a
years
guy
ago.
who's always a conspiracy guy, doesn't recognize conspiracy. That these dummies didn't understand what the fuck they were doing. nuclear
that's
bomb.
not a conspiracy, though.
It is conspiracy.
What
They shut
website
everybody up about this.
That's not a conspiracy
website. It's not YouTube. Can't be real.
What was that?
How stuff works. That's legit.
Yeah, that's mainstream right there.
That's
HowStuffWorks.com, that's as mainstream as you can get.
What does that mean? You know what's mainstream? The JRE. Mainstream as fuck.
Hell yeah.
It's mainstream as fuck. So what does that mean?
Downloads a day.
What does this mean? What does mainstream mean? It doesn't mean it's not real. Just because how stuff works.
You know what I'm saying is, you said it was a conspiracy.
Where we going?
That's not what I said. That's not what I said.
Somebody.
The conspiracy.
Anybody.
Is quiet. The fact that the government's nuclear tests most likely killed John Wayne and a shitload of actors from fucking cancer in the desert. They were dropping bombs, not knowing what the fuck they were doing. And there's plenty of evidence that they didn't know what the fuck they were doing. If you watch the videos of old with soldiers running towards the blast, have you seen those?
Yeah, I've seen
they're
those.
fucking insane.
It looks like, I don't know. It just, like, all that old footage looks like, it doesn't look authentic. It looks like they faked all that shit.
What about...
But I don't know.
I can't remember the last time I saw one. What do you talk about? Is that what you're saying to me?
There's a conspiracy theory that nuclear bombs actually don't exist. They never actually figured it out, but they realized that nuclear bombs
Did you ever see the one where they dropped a bomb in the ocean and they didn't know how much blast it would create?
What I'm saying
they
is,
didn't have the fucking ability to fake this, but they did it.
But all I'm saying is, it's just a regular powerful bomb. How do you know by watching a bomb go off? How do you know it's nuclear?
Pull up the nuclear test.
I don't know what a nuclear bomb looks like when it blows up. I don't know.
I don't know. How do you listen to him? I'm not a bomb expert. Eddie, listen to him.
We have things that can test nuclear
But
radiation.
I'm saying, how can you tell? I know that
You can do tests.
I don't know.
You can do tests with those instruments.
But I've never done those
Well,
tests.
you
Have
can. You can.
I don't know. Can you? I don't know.
Eddie, this is not something that you're studying.
I'm saying I don't know. I know. I'm saying I don't know. I'm saying how can people look at a bomb? You're saying someone else figured it out. How can you look at a bomb?
I think you're thinking about shit the wrong way.
There was 20 bombs going off. Would you be able to pick out the nuclear bombs?
And they make these giant mushroom bombs. They're very... Pull that video up of the bomb in the ocean.
How can anybody tell, like a regular
Before you
person, how
ask
could you
that
tell?
question, I think you should probably talk to a nuclear physicist. Question it, but to question it like it's not real is ridiculous. They killed how many fucking people in Nagasaki and Hiroshima?
How do you know what kind of bomb?
Watch this. Watch this bomb.
Aren't there
I don't know.
Dude,
How do you know if that's what
That
kind
is
of bomb that
that is the craziest amount of power you could ever imagine. I could never imagine something that could blow the ocean a mile into the sky.
Okay.
And that's just one video of it. There's another one of those videos where they do it from a distance. Where you look at the water where it's falling from.
I get that.
See if you can
but
find one.
Do you understand? It could be a nuclear bomb. I'm saying. All I'm saying
why
is,
guess?
how can you
Look at
know
that.
for sure?
Look at that.
How can you know
How
for
many
sure?
whales died?
Oh, everything died.
Everyone.
They made some tuna salad out of that motherfucker.
All the fish are fucked.
Look at the water come down. How crazy that is.
With that boat's fucked though, huh?
Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of bomb that is. I don't know.
Look at that. Look
That's
how
a
high
big
that gets to the
explosion.
sky.
That's high. That's big. But I don't know.
But why question it?
conventional bombs?
Well, what difference does it make?
Because Eddie's saying the reason why they threaten nuclear bombs is to keep everyone kind of chill, but we might not have the...
They've got the power to do that, dude. That would wipe out a fucking city.
But maybe you
Drop
could do
that on
that
a city?
with just regular conventional bombs. Maybe that's like 10.
Okay.
What I'm saying is I don't know.
Right. Well, you should find out.
I don't know. But
This is a nuclear bomb.
Okay.
Scientists all agree there's no conspiracy. The conspiracy is amongst idiots.
Okay.
These people that are talking about it online, they literally have no idea what they're talking about. And they're spreading this
that's what I'm
nonsense.
saying. I don't know. I
understand.
I don't know.
I understand you don't know, but don't even bother questioning it. It's a waste of time. You're going down a rabbit hole for no reason. You're wasting all this time. How do you know? How do you know? How do you know? I don't need to know.
What do you
can
care
watch
about
a
me
fucking
wasting my
nuclear
time?
bomb going off.
I could waste my time on whatever. Why are you so
want to?
concerned? Why are you so concerned about me wasting my time?
Because you waste our time too.
Why? It's
We
an
start
interesting
talking about
conversation.
whether or not nuclear
We don't have
bombs
to
are
talk
real.
about
want
this.
answers, though.
We don't have to
But
talk about this.
Why don't you want to find the answer to it? Why don't you just want to question it? You could look up the
I
answer.
would.
Go study
You could
it.
look up. Yeah, you could look up anything.
It's not going to look up. If you literally want to know the answer to this particular question,
You could look it up.
no, I'm not
Where?
saying. I want to
Library?
finish. No. You could go to college. You could get a professor. You could find any number of people that have the answers, could show you how to study them, could prove the test to you, could lay it out, could give you all these instructions so you can go do it on your own without anybody else.
I don't care about it that much.
Then why again, at Joe's point,
I just don't trust anything I can't verify for myself.
But you
don't have to get mad because of that. Why are you mad because of that? You're getting mad right now. Because I don't trust shit from the government.
You can verify government. You can verify this. You just said you can't, but you can. That's the issue on some of these things with science. They are.
Have you verified it?
Yes, they're
How did you
verifiable.
verify it?
I went to fucking physics class.
And what is
at college? I got an A.
Okay. So that proves that proves nuclear bombs?
He understands it, Eddie. He can
I didn't make
explain
it to
to you
that
how
class.
it works.
I quit college. I didn't keep going down the nuclear class. That's farther in than physics 111 and 112 at Ohio State. They don't give it to the freshmen.
It's high Ohio State.
That's it. I mean, if you want the answers, you can go get them. It's not just question the world.
This is why it's frustrating, because you don't want the answers. You just want to question everything that the, in air quotes, government says.
Who cares? Why are you so angry?
I'm not. It's frustrating.
Why?
Because the world being flat, because nuclear bombs being fake, because dinosaurs not being real, all those things are crazy. They're a giant waste of time.
For who?
For us. When we're talking
Let's talk about something else.
Okay, but you like talking about those things.
Hey, I didn't bring up nuclear bombs. You guys did. I didn't bring it up.
But you really argued it for a while.
I'm just bringing up questions and you're getting angry.
I'm not angry, Eddie.
Okay, good.
Do you hear me being angry right now?
You guys sounded angry. You said you were frustrated.
What's frustrating?
Frustration usually is in there with anger.
I'm just saying, the one fun point Eddie was making is like, man, I don't know nuclear science or anything like that, so how do you know those atom bombs are real compared to a regular bomb? It was a fun conversation. That's it. Just to mix up your fucking Cavs, Jamie.
Hey, we got Game 7 tomorrow morning. Turn in.
Game 7.
Big game.
LeBron screwed.
You can look into a lot of this stuff. You can't find the answers. That's all. That's my only point. And when you're talking over me, that's where the frustration comes from. That's it.
You're angry.
I'm not angry.
Don't get angry at
Eddie, stop telling people to not get angry. You're using that as a defensive tactic. Because he's making a good point.
Because I'm
you
not
keep
the
saying
one.
people are angry.
Okay. You say it's frustrating.
So
we can say that you're angry because you don't believe in the government. You're angry. I don't trust the government. You can say that. We can say, why are you angry?
I can say that.
No, we can say that to you. We can say, why are you angry? That doesn't get anybody anywhere. We're just talking about the reality of these facts.
You guys can believe whatever you want.
All right, I will.
Okay.
I believe everything I've been taught and learned.
Go right ahead.
I think
I'm not angry at you.
All right.
That doesn't frustrate me. I don't care what you think.
But am I wrong then?
No. You can believe whatever you want.
Well, why would you continue to question it?
Hey, Brendan, that's a nice shirt.
Hey,
What is
thanks,
that?
man. A lot of
What kind of
floral's in right now,
patterns
fellas.
are that on that
Floral
shirt?
is
Is that
in.
flowers?
Floral is in right now.
That's like
Hawaii.
abstract.
If you go to Hawaii, make sure you wear a nice Hawaiian print. It's in right now,
Florals.
Joe. I know you're not big
Should
into
you
style.
wear a Hawaiian shirt, like with the buttons? Because
Yes.
those are the only time you should wear those.
They're in right now. They're in right now.
I used to wear those on stage like an asshole.
Did you really?
I thought they were cute.
Like the Tommy Bahama. They're back now, so you'd be good.
Oh, they're back. You know what's in. Do you have any idea at all what's fashionable?
Not at all.
No
I have
idea.
no idea. I'm wearing
You
the
gotta be
same
into
jeans
fashion,
from 10
though.
years ago.
You gotta
Yeah.
be into I like fashion.
But why are you into fashion?
I don't know. Since I was a kid, I was super into fashion. I just love fashion.
Huh.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you why. I like shoes, I like the trendy whatever's going on.
But you're one of the rare straight guys. It's really.
I know. You'd think I'd suck a ton of dick. That'd
But
be a
you
conspiracy theory.
You really do enjoy it.
Love it.
Like you like funky shoes.
Yeah, I think I got a job on E. They're like, well, you're not gay. I'm like, no, I'm just super into fashion.
Well,
you're high.
girls like dudes that are into fashion generally.
Yeah, but he genuinely likes it.
Oh, yeah, I love
Yeah,
it.
you like looking good.
I read about it, GQ magazine, all that stuff.
Oh,
It's
shit,
very
okay.
strange.
Nothing wrong with that.
I when you were shooting your special in Boston, I raced the text because I was gonna be like, dude, what are you gonna wear? And I was like, I'm not gonna send that to him because I'm not gonna send that to him. That's funny. That goes through my head, man. I'll have outfits picked out weeks before. If I have a show in
Wait a minute,
in
you have
Minnesota.
outfits picked out weeks
I
before?
have shows in Minnesota. I have my outfits already picked out.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, just terrible always.
No, it's your style. It's not
Yeah.
terrible. It's not. You don't dress like an asshole. You make an effort.
I wear shirts that are too big for me. They don't fit me right.
I just wear 10 planner shirts.
That's a good move.
Jiu-jitsu shirts.
That's your
That's a
business.
good move.
You have
Yeah.
good shirts. They're free.
What do you do when your style dies off? Do you get rid of the clothes? Give it to Salvation Army?
Yeah, well, I give it to Salvation Army.
Yeah, I knew it. Yeah. So you're not even stockpiling the old shit. You don't want to be caught dead with them old clothes in your house.
Hell no.
How many pairs of shoes and sneakers do you keep at any time?
Probably have around 150 right now.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
What?
Young Jamie can relate to that.
150 shoes?
Yeah.
That is so crazy.
And then now you know what's happening is I post on my Instagram story like the kicks of the day or studio kicks, and now companies are sending me shoes, so I post on there. It's a vicious cycle.
This Ninja
Nothing
Warrior
wrong with
shit
that.
is ridiculous. This Ninja Warrior shit is going on in between Scientology
I was
commercials.
hoping you guys are gonna look up earlier Felice Herring brand.
Herring.
Oh, how'd she do?
She-
It's tough. Unless it's your thing, it's fucking tough, man.
Yeah,
Dude, you know what I've been digging? I'm sure it's not very. You guys aren't gonna dig it. Your wife will. Is that Peloton bike?
You like that?
I burn a shitload of calories. I can do it.
It's good.
45-minute class. I only fuck with Robin NYC. She's a little beast on there. I refuse to use anyone else.
Dude, people love those things.
It's fun, man.
They love them.
I still box and shit like that, so quit looking at me like that, Eddie. But I jump on a bike, man.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
I like being outside, man. I like running hills so much. My cardio, I try to do all outside. Except that I have that rowing machine thing and that the air bike.
My problem is like if I be on set at 7, that means I leave the house at 5:45, so I'll get up at 4:30, knock that out. So just in my house and go.
Jesus Christ. How often do you do Fighter in the Kit?
Twice a week.
And then Big Brown Breakdown?
Below the Belt podcast Monday mornings, then shoot
It's
below
not the
the
Big Brown Breakdown anymore. It's Below the Belt, son.
Why'd you change it?
Show
The government came down. They forced his hand. They forced him.
I just made it all in sync with the show on Showtime.
First of all, using Big Brown is now cultural appropriation.
Correct.
You can't use that
cool,
anymore.
man.
I know they called you Big Brown. You can't use that anymore.
No.
Because you're not brown enough.
Not brown enough.
You should get a DNA test. You get some 23andMe and find out you got something in you.
Did you really get in trouble for using Big Brown Breakdown?
Might have some.
You just didn't like it no more?
That was quick.
I was holding my phone.
Where's Belle?
I'm laying next to her.